Today on the channel, we unbox Marvel Select Rhino. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, back again on the channel, and today we got another Marvel Select unboxing video, and today we're going to unbox the Marvel Select Rhino. One of the beefier, bigger characters. You know my rules with Marvel Selects. I want the guys I don't have or can't get, and I also want the big beefy figures that fit in with my Marvel Legends. Now, Rhino is one they have a Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure from. I slept on that in the day. I had part of it complete, sold it off. Said, I don't want it. Now it's been a huge regret for me. I've wanted that Marvel Legends one forever. I gotta believe in 2021 we will get a Marvel Legends Rhino, probably in the Spider-Man retro wave, just like that Kingpin Build-A-Figure was re-released. I think there's enough of a groundswell wanting that Rhino figure that we're gonna get it. So I hope that happens. In the meantime, I found a screaming deal on this one. Now, I'm not 100% positive. This could possibly be a bootleg. I got it for $30 shipped. Usually these are 50, 60, 70 bucks. I don't know if I just got lucky, but we'll see. This could be a bootleg version. Maybe not. A lot of times there's some of these things you can't even tell the difference. If you guys go back, I had the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Fin Fang Foom. There's not a lot of difference from the bootleg version to the regular version. So we'll see. But either way, this is kind of a placeholder until that Marvel Legends one comes. So if it is a bootleg, it is what it is. I'm not too concerned about it, but let's take a peek at it first. Big packaging, as we know with Marvel Selects. Big figure, the Rhino. An all-time favorite of mine. And my dad. I know my dad's out there watching. He loves himself the Rhino. We had a lot of fun back in the day hunting that Toy Biz Rhino, as it was nowhere to be seen. I don't know if you guys remember this. Couldn't find it anywhere. And then a couple years later, we randomly went into some Dollar Tree store, and they had pegs full of them. The weirdest thing. One of the weirdest stories ever. One day, Dad, you got to come on the show. We'll sit here and we'll talk about that Rhino hunt back in the day. But there it is. There's a cool picture of him on the side. Very cool. And then there's the other side right there. And promoting Storm and I believe Nightcrawler. Yep. All right, let's see what it says here. Alexei Stizovich was just a low-level thug when he was offered enhanced strength, speed, stamina, and the near-indestructible Rhino armor by enemies of the United States. I don't recall that at all, but I'm sure it's true. His attempts to capture military and scientific secrets for his masters put him in direct conflict with Hulk and Spider-Man. He would repeatedly clash with both heroes over the years. In that time, he was upgraded his suit numerous times, boosted his strength with gamma radiation. I don't remember that either. Where have I been? And even teamed up with other supervillains as part of the Emissionaries of Evil, the Sinister Six, and the Sinister Syndicate. Despite a short period where he gave up crime, assisting the Punisher, and even stopping the new Rhino. And I don't remember any of that either. Where have I been in Rhino's world? Obviously not paying attention. Rhino still holds a grudge against Spider-Man and seems to have returned to his felonious ways. Well, that's unfortunate. We hate it when a guy turns good and then he turns bad again. It's just disappointing times. Got a little bit of pictures, comics in there. Always cool to see. But let's open this up. A little dinged up, but I think most of these Marvel Selects are. They're such a big box. They don't survive very well. They get pounded on and beat on pretty good. I've seen from my ones I bought as of recently. See you later. Have a good one. All right, got my scissors out once again. See how fast I can do this. Can I bust him out of his plastic prison? I appreciate that they pack these in very securely, but it's also a pain, as you guys probably know. If I can get him out here, it's like breaking him out of a jail cell. There it is. All right, see you later. Gotta go. Man, what do we got? We always like to look at these Marvel Select solicitations. This one's got Barbarian Hulk, Venom, Rhino, Nightcrawler, Storm, Flash Thompson's Venom, and the Lizard. So, a little different mix than we've seen in the last few unboxings. Barbarian Hulk's an interesting one. I don't know that character much. I don't believe there's a Marvel Legends of that one. Might be something to look into in the future, but probably not. Doesn't really do a lot for me by the looks of it. This Rhino is heavy. It's a big, heavy figure, as they all are. First thing I notice is the face. It is just too white. Has Rhino ever seen the sun? I'm not sure. And boy, there's no... There's side to side there. Is there side to side on this arm? It doesn't look like this arm has side to side movement, or it's extremely tough. I don't want to break it. That's all we need, is me breaking another figure on camera. This one will do just well in my collection. Typical Marvel Selects. You guys know these Marvel Selects. They're really a cross between a figure and a statue. More statue than figure sometimes. This one has, one arm that moves around a lot. It's got a little elbow joint, got shoulders up and down, side to side. We got a little rattle with this one. You hear that? I don't know. That's why I tend to believe this is a bootleg. Also, the skin color on this one, and then the mouth looks a little suspect, doesn't it? I don't know. Somebody out there, if you got one of these, is that how yours looks? Is you got a really pale skin? I guess they're saying Russians out there don't see a lot of sun. I know there's a lot of winter up in Russia, but I don't know. But for what I'm looking for with this Rhino, this will do just fine. I would much rather have this one than having to pay double for one that's just a little bit better quality or a little better paint in the face maybe. And I don't even know either way. So this could just be it. Not the greatest, not the best Marvel Select we've ever seen. But if you want to get Rhino in your collection, that Build-A-Figure's over $100, well over 100. This is probably the way to go until that finally comes up. You got a little bit of articulation, but not a ton. It kind of is what it is, but I don't mind this Rhino. I don't detest it. I don't hate it. I don't regret my $30 purchase. Things could be better, that's for sure, but as a whole, this will fit my collection great. This will display well with my Marvel Legends. Rhino is supposed to be big. He's one of those guys that, is he really big? He kind of fluctuates based on the artist and what the story arc is and stuff like that. So this will work just fine. So there you have it. There is the Rhino. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'd love your thoughts on this. If you have this, does it look like yours? Does he got a really white face in yours? That just kind of throws me off a little bit. But I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We got unboxings every day of all kinds of different stuff. More Marvel Selects to come, more Marvel Legends, wrestling, Star Wars, Power Rangers, you name it, NECA Turtles. We do it all over here. But for Rhino, I'm Kyle. Got my Venom shirt on. Long live Venom. I'll see you guys all real soon.